The boys are back in town. The boys are back in town. Hey gang, it's Def, and today we're talking about what makes an MMORPG great. And the answer is pretty simple. It's the community, it's your boys, it's your friends. It's about tackling that raid boss or downing that named mob that has a rare drop, or farming gear, a specific set of gear, or whatever it may be. But it's about that relationship you develop through the course of your adventures.
Building relationships in multiplayer games, especially MMORPGs, and how community truly does matter. Now, when I talk about this subject, it's very important and near and dear to my heart because many of my friends that I know in real life that I've grown very close to are actually people that I met through games like World of Warcraft and things like that.
The level of friendship, the amount of people I have met and made friends with over the course of my MMO career, if you will, is amazing. I mean, I still keep in touch with people that I have had the adventures with, people that I've tackled rare things with, whether it be PvP, whether it be, raids or just meeting someone out in the world questing. I've done that time and time again.
Now, as you know, Def and I have known each other for about 10 years, and we did meet on World of Warcraft. And as you can see, building those relationships has resulted in what you see here today, Battle Axe Theater.
Some of the guys in Battle Axe Theater, known for years and years, we met in real life because of games. Some of us don't even play the same game anymore because we're just buds and we still hang out together. But every once in a while, the boys are back in town.
Well, the thing is you can play these games single player, or you can utilize these mechanics in the games that allow you to interact with people without actually having any type of investment emotionally or contractually, or and it's completely non-committal.
So I'm the type of dude where if I'm out questing and I see another person questing by themselves, I'm not going to shoot them a random invite. I'm going to send them a tell and be like, hey, you want a group? And they're going to be like, no, you're stupid, or yeah, let's group. That's one of the two things are going to happen. So nothing is lost except for a great friendship can be developed. And that's happened to me time and time again.
But when you're playing MMORPGs with friends and you've built relationships with people, it opens up so many doors, so many more avenues of progression. Like in one of the videos I did recently, I stated that it's the most important thing of MMORPGs. It's not the mechanics, it's not the corpse runs, it's not the immersion that you experience in the game. It's building those relationships with people, because we had those mechanics and types of things in games before MMORPGs.
The point is that if you make that effort, if you try to develop a relationship with random people on the internet, God forbid in 2019 we try to do that, but it can develop into something great.
Now, building relationships with people allows you to explore all kinds of different things, whether it be just breaking the monotony of something that's a farm run, pushing more difficult content like Mythic Pluses in World of Warcraft, farming materials like you need to do in World of Warcraft and Monster Hunter World.
I remember playing ESO for the first time, and I had to tell Punk and Z and some of the other friends in our community. I had to tell them about it, and they got the game, and we played ESO for I don't know how long, but it was just cool to be like, hey guys, let's check this out together. It comes down to this, MMORPGs, the reason why they're so successful and the reason why people want to play them is because of the friendships they make. And if you don't agree with that, I don't think you really understand the way MMORPG works. That's my opinion. I mean, if you invite some randos and you group up with random people and there's no conversation to be had, and you just go tackle this boss mob, and you tackle it down, and then you roll, or whatever may be the case in whatever game, and someone gets to loot, and then you just depart, what kind of experience is that? Or if you're in a random group and you're going through a dungeon, and this guy named Larry winning all the loot, and just, bye guys, never to see Larry again. Larry.
In the clip behind me, we are playing Borderlands. One of my oldest friends that we have in Battle Axe Theater is my friend Z. He goes by the username Old School PSK. And Z is an awesome person, and he became one of my best friends more recently, but I've known him for an extensive period of time. But I can remember when he was playing on a potato laptop, and we were playing WoW, and there was some downtime, and I was like, let's play Borderlands. And he played on the lowest settings. This is back, when PC games, I won't say the early days because it was, circa 2008. But we played Borderlands, and we played that game every single weekend while he was in high school and I was in college. We played it every single weekend for an entire month until we beat the game. And recently we've gone back with other friends and dabbled with Borderlands 1 and Borderlands 2. And it was a blast. It was fun.
Really, G?
The shotgun I have is better.
Really, Z?
Hey, bitches.
So that's just one instance of what can take place by meeting people and actually building those relationships.
So whatever you are looking forward to in an MMO, whether it be the old school MMOs or the new MMOs coming out, we have Pantheon coming out, we have Saga of Leucemia coming out, we have Ashes of Creation, we have the Amazon game, I can't think of the name, but whatever game is coming out, the main thing you gotta realize is go into it with a group of friends, go into it with your boys, or be prepared to make some friends, because otherwise you're not gonna have a good time.
Now, additionally, for those of you who like progression, it also helps you move forward in terms of progression. It helps you get into guilds or build groups of people that you can depend on, that are going to do their jobs properly. So that way, when you're doing progression, people are going to show up on time, they're going to show up prepared, and they're going to show up with the same mindset of clearing the content that you are. And additionally, you're going to have fun because you know and love these people.
This is not really a guide video or an informative video. It's just kind of like a public service announcement. It's to remind people, if you don't have friends, make some friends. It's as simple as that. Honestly, I mean, I don't even know why I'm even making a big deal about this, but you just need to make some friends.
Building relationships is super important.
Let loose and just make some friends.
Again, it is the most important thing about an MMORPG or any multiplayer game.
And I think the majority of the people that found this video are just watching this video because you followed the channel. You understand what I'm saying. Certain people will click with other people, but you can't just go in for a couple of days and just say, oh, this game that I've experienced and gave a shot sucks. You can't do that.
Because it's not just about the game's mechanics. It's more about the people that you enjoy those mechanics with. So go out there and make some friends, enjoy the content, but most of all, build those lasting relationships because you never know what they're going to become.
I know how hard it can be to convince your friends to come over to whatever game that you're playing too. That's another thing to consider. Where your heart is set on whatever game, just go there. And if you're spending all your time there, your friends will see that, okay? It can be, it is what it is, or it can be, it is what you and your friends make it. Make sure you're surrounding yourself with fun. That's it.
If you like this video, be sure to like and subscribe and hit that bell notification icon so you can get notified when we go live.
Every Monday night, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Thank you guys so much for watching this video,
Be sure to check us out on social media.
which will be in the description down below.
We're over on Facebook, Twitter, and join our Discord server to join in the conversation.
Thank you so much, guys, and we'll see you on the next video.